Negro servants, Cory Booker, Jamaal Bowman, and LeBron James. And I get the term Negro servant from Ajamu Baraka. That's the first person I've heard use. And I like that better than coon. I like it better. But I do also like another term he uses, Uncle Tomism. Let's read the initial tweet first. And this is from Chris Hayes. Chris Hayes from MSNBC. Quote, "This is why, as an American, as a Black American, I will always stand against hate and stand with the people who are targets of hate," says Senator Cory Bush. Another quote here, "It is not complicated. We all must denounce hate and those who will hate to and those who use hate to destroy. That is Hamas." And let's see what senior editor and columnist at the Black Agenda Report and member of the Black Alliance for Peace says. This is Margaret Kimberly. She says, U.S. Senator Cory Booker is a disgrace to Black people. How dare he say, as a Black man, as he lies on behalf of apartheid Israel? How dare he call Hamas Nazis when Israel is an ethos state that practices genocide? Cory Booker can F all the way off. You see how our elders are based like that? You see, RBN elders are based as AF. Let's just keep it that way. But let's continue, and then I'll play the video. I'll get to some comments first. Here's Max Blumenthal say, pro-Israel millionaire brought Cory Booker into Newark to sell the city off to the highest bidder. Now he's rattling off talking points fed to him by AIPAC donors, painting apartheid Israel's war of extremism as an anti-fascist civil rights sit-in. It is pretty disgusting. And this guy, Cory Booker, is pretty disgusting. All right, so now let's get to the video now that I got the comments. I'm going to bring you some more comments, but now let's listen to the video. Cory Booker being the very well-paid Negro servant, and he's paid by Jewish lobbyists.
To me, there should be no confusion about this for Americans. And I'll say this not just as a United States Senator, not just as a patriot who would die for my own country, but I'm going to say this as a Black man.
Just shameful. Just shameful. It's despicable. And you read it in the tweet by Margaret Kimberly. You don't really usually read tweets like there where she said, you can go fuck all the way off. You don't usually read that in a Margaret Kimberly tweet. And the reason you hear such vitriol from her in that tweet, and you hear from me, this is one of the things Black people, Black radicals hate the most. Negroes like this, using Black pain, Black symbolism, Black liberation symbolism to sell apartheid Israel. These people will sell their mama out for money. These politicians, like this fucking clown right here. Let's listen.
When you're Black in America, you understand the vulnerability within your own country you love. I saw it as an adult on January 6th. The people that stormed the Capitol, talked to Capitol Police who are African Americans. They had signs of hatred, Confederate flags, the vicious, racist things they were saying to Capitol.
I gotta take pauses on this shit. These motherfuckers, man, they have no fucking shame at all. No fucking shame. Nauseating display and weaponizing of Black liberation. Just despicable by this coon.
But side by side, those symbols of hate towards Black Americans were shirts like Camp Auschwitz shirts. Hate has an indiscriminate infection. This is why, as an American, as a Black American, I will always stand against hate and stand with the people who are targets of hate. Just like the Nazis, who didn't just destroy 6 million Jews, they destroyed gay people.
Oh my God. Gypsies. This guy the donors were like, "Hey, bro, that money we give you, time to pay up, sir. Time to pay up. All that money, you go do what you do. Go do what the money pays for, sir. Your vote and your influence. Get your fucking ass in front of the camera and sell out black communities, sir, for this colonial settler project called Israel. Just despicable."
I will stand with people who are targets of hate. Hamas, like the Nazis and like ISIS, are people who target with hate. I stand with Jews. I stand with Muslims. I stand with gay folks. I stand with people right now who all have a common cause to stand against Hamas, because Hamas is an indiscriminately hateful people who do not want peace.
Indiscriminately hateful people has nothing to do with you being in their house and murdering their kids or nothing like that.
They want to destroy others and stop us from having peace.
Jesus, I got another minute of this shit. Oh no. I got another minute. I just looked at the time. We got another minute of this? When I use my high voice, you got another minute of this? Who has a joke on that? Who's a stand-up comedian? When I use my high voice, no shit's about to pop off. Yeah, I don't know if I can listen to another minute of this. I'm buying time right now. Let's see.
This is not complicated, America. It is not complicated. We all must denounce hate and those people who use hate to destroy. That is Hamas. And so I am worried right now. I'm worried about rising anti-Semitism in the United States. I led with 3 other senators, bipartisan, to call for more resources, because hate is indiscriminate in its efforts. The same hate that killed blacks in a church in South Carolina, or the same people who wielding the same hate that killed in a synagogue. And so we all need to take an understanding. Everyone has a responsibility to condemn the hatred of this ISIS Nazi-like Hamas and do everything we can to try to get us back to peace, to affirming of human rights for all people in that region. And again, the protection of this country and this country's, unfortunately, too often targets of hate.
These people, man, they'll sell
to
out.
Me, there should be no confusion
over some shit. They'll sell out their damn mama. Just no shame whatsoever. Let's see if any other black radicals commented on Cory Booker. If you stand for apartheid, you're not standing against hate. That is Sabby Sabs right here. What is this turd? What is this turd in Israel? Why is this turd in Israel, first of all? As soon as the rockets started in Israel, my senator and dear friend Cory Booker, this is Rabbi, that RFK leaned on, the crazy guy, Rabbi Smully. As soon as the rockets started in Israel, my senator and dear friend Cory Booker ran for his life. Maybe it's because he voted to give Iran $100 billion. Cory Booker voted to give Iran $150 billion. Then he ran today away from Israel. Cory, please stop bragging about so this person is calling him out. How you endure rockets from Israel. So you have to be over the top, unhinged crazier than what Cory Booker is in order for Rabbi Smully to be down with you. You got to be an RFK for him to be down with you. Let's move on so I can close this out here. Let's go to this clown, and now we see a Jamu, because let's look at Jamaal Bowman, another Negro servant, Jamaal Bowman. Jasmine Crockett was another one we just did a segment on. That's another Negro servant. Hakeem Jeffries, another Negro servant. Stacey Abrams, another Negro servant. But this is what Jamaal Bowman says, disgusting. This promotes an act in which innocent civilians were killed. Babies. We need to stand for life and collective humanity. This is the opposite of that. And the post has already been unavailable. And what it was, I guess they made them get rid of it. Yep, they made them delete it. There was BLM in Chicago being pro-Palestinian, and he was calling out a BLM for being pro-Palestinian. And to my knowledge, I guess one of the good BLM chapters is in Chicago, like one of the real ones. And this is the one he's calling out. That's Jamaal Bowman. And then Ajamu Baraka chimes in and says, and I love this name too, it could be Negro servants or Negro collaborators. He says, Negro collaborators with Western colonialism, like this Tom Bowman, he knows his name is Jamaal Bowman, Tom Bowman, can't even see the contradictions of their own silence while Palestinians are murdered with their newfound moral outrage. Whoever is masses' enemies is theirs. Just destroying this moron we know as Jamaal Bowman. And then Ajamu Baraka again chimes in on the other, and I didn't even have him in the title, Hakeem Jeffries right here. Thank you for your leadership, President Joe Biden, during these challenging times. And here is Ajamu again. These 21st century Toms have no shame. Jim Crow Joe and the white supremacist fascist Democratic Party are the enemies of Black people, the working class, and all colonized people in the world. But white supremacists like Jeffries have been trained to serve white power. And that's why I love Ajamu Baraka's analysis. And here is LeBron, the Negro servant, LeBron James, King James. Here is his statement. I guess I'll read it the other way because that's too small. The devastation in Israel is tragic and unacceptable. The murder and violence against innocent people by Hamas is terrorism. The Spring Hill community family sends our deepest condolences to Israel and the Jewish community. We pray for peace in the region and reiterate our continued commitment to fight hate in all forms. We all must work to ensure this tragedy does not spread even more hate, racism, and anti-Semitism. So the aspiring Black capitalist clown known as LeBron James and all the other clowns that these Black capitalists are siding with the apartheid, genocidal Israel, either stupidly or unknowingly not even understanding the parallels between the Palestinian situation and American Blacks. It's astonishing that these Negro servants. Now, what does he need to put this out for? For what? But here's Q and Amine responding to this. Malcolm had some precedent thoughts about sellouts like you, and he's talking directly to LeBron. Zionist logic. The Zionist armies that now occupy Palestine claim their ancient Jewish prophets predicted that in the last days of the world, their own God would raise them up raise them up as a Messiah who would lead them to their promised land, and they would set up their own divine government in this newly gained land. This divine government would enable them to rule all other nations with a rod of iron. If the Israeli Zionists believe their present occupation of Arab Palestine is the fulfillment of predictions made by their Jewish prophets, then they also religiously believe that Israel must fulfill its divine mission to rule over other nations with a rod of iron, which only means a different form of iron-like rule, more firmly entrenched even than that of the former European colonial powers. This is Zionism logic, and this is by Malcolm X, and he just puts this in here. Here's the camouflage. I won't read.
These aren't leaders,
but let's
these
listen to
are puppets and clowns that have been set up over the white community and over the Black community by the white community, and have been made celebrities, and usually say exactly what they know that the white man wants to hear. These aren't leaders. These are puppets and clowns that have been set up over the white community and over the black community by the white community and have been made celebrities and usually say exactly what they know that the white man wants to hear. These aren't leaders. These are puppets.
Spot on. And that's cute, Anthony Amine. He was just here on the show earlier this week. He dropped in on one of our streams. Here is the full video I'll play because that's the shortened version. Or it cuts off a little bit in the front and the back, but let's listen.
I just told you a little while ago, these leaders that they call leaders, this included Lena Horne, this included Dick Gregory, and this included comedians, comics, trumpet players, baseball players. Show me in the white community where a comedian is a white leader. Show me in the white community where a singer is a white leader, or a dancer or a trumpet player is a white leader. These aren't leaders. These are puppets and clowns that have been set up over the white community and over the black community by the white community and have been made celebrities and usually say exactly what they know that the white man wants to hear.
And that's exactly what LeBron did there. That's exactly what Cory Booker is doing. And that's exactly what all these other Negro servants, Jasmine Crockett, Hakeem Jeffries, Stacey Abrams, that's what they're all saying. LeBron James, John Legend. I mean, I could literally just go on and on and on.